Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Taking a quick look here at SHIB, double checking a couple of key factors here. Got a lot of requests for this one recently. We have broken, free from this descending trend. We were establishing a new ascending trend line, and unfortunately didn't sustain above that, of course. So now that we've broken below, we don't just presume the price goes to zero. We just want to be more mindful and aware that we could see a shift in momentum. Again, a lot of this hinges on Bitcoin breaking below 70,000, which was supposed to be a good support level for us, or should have held in order for us to be able to have confidence in taking long positions or more long positions moving forward. So there's a lot of little things we got to kind of look at. So if you are new to the channel, I hope you can learn something today. That's the whole point, right? Been teaching and trading for over 20 years now, and I just love being able to do so. I have a trading academy, community, and signals group. Link down below. Check that out. Took some nice healthy profits here this morning rather, from some trades we took. We took a trade yesterday from a Phantom, 32% in 20 hours. Then ICP, 33% in 7 days. Keep in mind, these are just 5 to 6x leverage trades on altcoins, and we 10x Bitcoin. We don't get crazy with leverage. We don't get crazy with position size. This is exactly why we sustain and do very well for ourselves as a community. So again, congrats to our members for that. So this is the last 7 days of liquidation data for SHIB. We can see there's a pretty heavy concentration down below. If we scroll down to this 2.2 cent mark, a lot of liquidation there. But more immediate, we can see 2.6 as the next level, as well as 3 cents even. So 3 cents above, 2.6 below. Those are the areas of liquidation. So just to give you perspective, liquidation here and liquidation here. Okay, so those are just the areas to kind of focus on. We are much closer to this lower level liquidation. There's a lot down here, so there is a good chance we could see the price continue to run down. This is all pending Bitcoin continues to drop. Bitcoin's holding and showing some strength here at about 69, 68.5, and if it continues to hold that level, of course, we probably have nothing to worry about with coins like this. But for the most part right now, it's important to recognize that we are not in like phenomenal shape. Based on liquidation, there's a tremendous shelf. If we lose this level here, a lot of free fall could occur if we lose the support range is about this 2.4, 2.5. Okay, so again, just generally something to be mindful of. All right, so daily time frame, taking a quick look here at the moving averages. We're above all three minus the 20, which is pretty common. So you can see a little clearer here, right there at that ascending trend about 2.7. So generally speaking, it's not a fantastic situation to be below that, but again, we were never truly above it. We barely closed above it yesterday and opened red today. So if we take a look at this here, we're above 50 on the R side. That's a slightly positive contributing factor. Everything else is telling us we're bearish though. Okay, so just don't attach yourself to one thing. Oh, we're good on one support level and there's 50 other things we want to avoid looking at because it's bearish. You want to be realistic here in the sense that the price could continue lower. The macro is telling us it wants to go lower. However, if we zoom out a little bit and kind of look at this most recent time frame, we can see we have the heaviest amount of concentration of volume at about 2.7. Okay, the reason why that's important is because that's a support level in most cases. So the probability of the price breaking through that level or shooting through that level is pretty low, considering we have a lot of people feel that that's a good value. So there's the most amount of average positions at that level. That's a good sign. But it is the very last line of support. We don't have a lot of volume support below that. So we lose that level at 2.7, I would say trouble. Trouble's on the horizon, folks. Okay, we're above the 50-day SMA, but below everything else. That's not great. We're below 50 on the RSI, not good. Stochastic swing down, my flow index dropping, MACD diverging. There's zero out of 100 reasons not to take a long position with SHIB right now based on the 4-hour time frame. You do take a long position, I recommend low leverage, low position sizing, and make sure that you're very, very careful with your trades. Okay, again, right now is not the time to trade because Bitcoin is in this transition, possibly from a bullish momentous trend to a bearish trend. And if it continues to confirm bearish, we'll take trades otherwise. But at this point here, you don't want to be a late short or an early long, so to speak, because obviously one of the two scenarios will work out. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm getting at here is that if you're trading with confirmation, or without confirmation, you're just blindly throwing money away. Okay, you could double your money, you could lose it all. But it's still not a good enough place to be, right? So again, please just take trades responsibly. It's all I ask. Low leverage, low position sizing. If you're going to risk a trade right now, I'd highly recommend that. Again, confirming factors here for Ichimoku Cloud. Pretty much every single thing is telling us the price wants to continue lower. So if you take a long right now, just know it's a high risk long because if Bitcoin retests that low 68K mark, we're going to see a quick sweep down to 2.6, 2.5, and maybe even continue to run to the downside. So SHIB is not showing a lot of strength right now. Okay. Now Now, granted, it did before this drop, and that is worth something. Okay. Again, it wasn't exactly synonymous with Bitcoin. If you look at this, kind of how the trend was moving, it was moving alongside it, but not exact. And it was trying to push and pump right here just before Bitcoin dumped. So there is some last minute interest in this coin, and I do think that that could allow us to continue to recover and rally back. Okay, so I would say on the short term here, even though everything's fairly bearish, it's so overextended that it would make sense we see at least a relief rally. But until we can close above 2.7, 2.8, we have no reason to take a trade with this coin. Okay, those are my 2 cents. I'm sticking to it. I hope you learned something today. Comment below if you did. Like, follow, the whole 9 yards. Greatly appreciate that. And obviously, you want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site. Link down below. We're all trading Bitunix with our community. Phenomenal exchange. I highly recommend checking them out. They offer nice rewards for using my link to register, but also no KYC or VPN. So I'm looking for a lot of the exchanges like that to help bring some good opportunities for our community members. So thanks again for the opportunity here, Bitunix, but also thank you too for just the wonderful feedback on the signals and everything here so far. Really appreciate that, folks. Hope you all have a great rest of the day. We will see you the next one. Thanks again for your time. Take care.